Hello, Stapleton. This week we are taking a look at the book awards that we voted on right before spring break. And these books we have been showcasing all year long. So I have two categories for our award books. The first one is for kindergarten to third grade, and those are our Show Me Award books. So this first category will feature those books, and we as a class, when the classes would come in the library, we have read each of these as a whole group setting, and then we usually did a reading literacy activity that went with them. And then right before spring break, the kids got to vote on which one they liked the best. So without further ado, here are our Show Me Award winners for the 2019-2020 school year. Tyrannosaurus Rex wants breakfast. He stomps, and he roars, and he gnashes his teeth, and he scares all the other dinosaurs right out of the forest. Only Edna, the very first chicken, is unafraid. She won't let that bully T-Rex push her around. But will Edna's mighty beak and terrible flapping wings be a match for T-Rex's mighty claws and terrible jaws? In third place, with 12,256 votes, is Tyrannosaurus Rex versus Edna, the very first chicken, by Douglas Rees, illustrated by Jed Henry. Little Louie is stuck in bed with a bad cold. His nose is clogged, his ears are crackling, and his brain feels full. All he wants is his mom to take care of him, but whenever he calls out for her, his stuffed-up nose summons slobbery dog Bob instead. In second place, with 12,602 votes, is Bob, Not Bob, by Liz Garton Scallion and Audrey Vernick, illustrated by Matthew Cordell. Now, as a class, we realized we could figure out when little Louie meant Bob and when he meant Mom. Because of that cover, you see the heart as a circle, and that's when he meant his mom. Long ago, in the kingdom of Back Garden, lived a fearsome warrior named Rock. Rock was undefeated in battle, and yet he felt unfulfilled. So he went in search of a worthy opponent. Little did he know that at that very moment, two more warriors were setting forth with the very same idea. When Rock collides with Scissors from the village of Junk Drawer, and the ferocious Paper who hails from the empire of Mum's Study, an epic and hilarious battle ensues. And the rest, they say, is history. With 18,977 votes, The Legend of Rock, Paper, Scissors, written by Drew Daywalt, illustrated by Adam Rex. And Drew Daywalt has written The Day the Crayons Quit and The Day the Crayons Came Home. He's a great author. I encourage you, if you haven't read those books, to check those out because he is hilarious. So that was my favorite book that we read for the Show Me Awards too. So I was happy to see that one won by quite a landslide. And now we will be moving on to our chapter books for 4th and 5th grade. These are the Mark Twain Award winners for the 2019-2020 school year. When Maddie starts tripping when she walks and her hand starts curling at her side, her mom takes her to the doctor, who confirms Maddie has a brain tumor, and in an instant, her world is turned upside down. Maddie doesn't want anyone else to know, especially Cassie, whose jealousy has turned into bullying. What about Maddie's chance to play Juliet in the school play? What if the doctors can't get the ugly tumor monster out of her brain? As Maddie's surgery approaches, she wonders if her illness is giving her superpowers because her imagination is bigger than ever, her courage is stronger than ever, and her compassion is about to be felt by more people than she ever imagined. In third place, with 1,823 votes, is, based on a true story, Mustaches for Maddie by Chad Morris and Shelley Brown. That was actually my favorite Mark Twain Award this year. Let's see second. Chase's memory just went out the window. He doesn't remember falling off the roof. He doesn't remember hitting his head. He doesn't, in fact, remember anything. He wakes up in a hospital room and suddenly has to learn his whole life all over again, starting with his own name. He knows he's Chase, but who is Chase? When he gets back to school, he sees that different kids have very different reactions to his return. Some kids treat him like a hero. Some kids are clearly afraid of him. One girl, in particular, is so angry with him that she pours her frozen yogurt on his head the first chance she gets. In second place, with 1,043 votes, is Restart by Gordon Corman. And if you notice, there are only 20 votes that separated the third and second place winners this year. And now, let's move on to the winner of the 2019-2020 Mark Twain Awards. Against the ominous backdrop of the influenza epidemic of 1918, Annie, a new girl at school, is claimed as best friend by Elsie, a classmate who is a tattletale, a liar, and a thief. Soon, Annie makes other friends and finds herself joining them in teasing and tormenting Elsie. Soon after, Elsie dies from influenza, but then she returns to reclaim Annie's friendship and punish all the girls who bullied her. Young readers who revel in spooky stories will relish in this chilling tale of a girl haunted by a vengeful ghost. With 2,086 votes, coming in first place is One for Sorrow by Mary Downing Hahn, and she is a popular author in the library. So congratulations to those of you who enjoyed and read those books this year. Soon we'll be at it again with next year's nominees. So stay tuned, and thanks for watching.